right, so round two, if you will, ready to commence here in Corvallis. The last time Gonzaga lost was against Oregon State in that overtime game that Mary took you through. So we are underway. Gonzaga, winners of 11 straight. Talk to me, are we on the air? Beating St. Mary's and Washington State last weekend. So the red-hot Gonzaga streak continues, while Oregon State at 13-13, 9-6 in conference play, defeating San Diego on the road. Trailed by 2 at half and had the comeback to defeat the Toreros. Oregon State winners of 4 straight. So we've got some hot teams coming into this matchup. There's a good look at Scott Rueck. Of course, Oregon State, that stingy defense that they're always known for.
And both of these teams really rebound well, as you see Lisa Fortier, 6-time WCC Coach of the Year.
Ejim.
All right, and how about that?
Schuler with the ball fake, cut off inside the lane. 7 on the shot clock now for Schuler.
It's a point of emphasis for this Gonzaga team.
Great defense by the Zags.
So it says it stays.
Yep. And there is the shot clock violation. Ejim now the career scoring leader for Gonzaga in points and rebounds. Also in the WCC, the scoring leader on the women's side. The little runner is true.
Allie Turner, terrific freshman point guard. This is the matchup to watch.
Reese aggressive and gets the kind roll.
But now it's all Ejim with the matchup with 6'5", Kelsey Reese on her.
Boy, how tough is Ejim?
Claire O'Connor is not with the team. She's back in Spokane with the flu, which so many of us have had.
That really hurts the cause.
When you say really good, I mean 44% good.
Salenbien, she draws the foul. So Salenbien, injury plagued her entire career. The redshirt junior out of Michigan rims out the first attempt.
At 6'2", just makes such a difference. So far this season, 14 games.
The ACL injuries have just plagued her throughout her career, and yet they patiently do the Zags wait for her to come back because she's an impact player. Marat, sweet scoop. Back and forth we go. It's an 8-5 Gonzaga lead. Ejim wants to dive down. She'll set that pick and roll. Man, you look at Allie Turner. She and Ejim share Players of the Week award for the 5th time. Here comes Salenbien.
It's a team that runs extremely well off the miss.
Ejim. So tough at the rim.
Sometimes she looks like she's off balance, but she's really not. She's just on one foot, and she's hunting an angle for the backboard.
The angle was perfect, Mayor, and she read the defense so well to find the right angle.
That's what she excels at.
Bolden again.
I like it. You make one. Let's see if the magic's still there.
One and done. Oregon State knows the transition defense is going to be really important as Ejim pops from mid-range.
WCC podcast comes out every Wednesday, and boy, is she articulate. Wants to be a doctor when she's done playing basketball. She's just that much of a person, that much of a student athlete.
Heck of a drive by Schuler late in that shot clock. Salenbien runs into a wall. Fajeda comes up with it. Can she keep the handle? She can. Here comes Bolden. Stepping through and scoring. Oregon State's not going to light it up statistically from beyond the arc. So you're absolutely right, Mayor Ejim. This is where she is so dangerous. Back rimming off. Fajeda does her thing again. And here comes Schuler. Fajeda, one of the best rebounding guards in the WCC.
I mean, 7th game, and she's just turned into such a dynamic presence on the defensive boards.
Transfer from Baylor.
Tremendous free throw shooter.
Bolden looking for Schuler, and now with 10 on the shot clock, here's Kennedy. Turner,
and they get it to Heidi.
All the way to the rim. Man, Fajeda just has that electric first step. So it's been kind of icy.
Over 3.5 minutes.
Yep. So Turner with 6 on the game clock, and now Salenbien. You got to elevate if you're Bree. Busted play for Gonzaga, and 48 can't be happy.
Yeah, they were just clicking. They had made 4 straight field goals, and then against this really very fine defensive team by Oregon State, they went cold.
So second quarter underway. Heidi on the floor for Oregon State. Reese sitting at the moment. Tied up. Ejim with the 9 points. Guarded by Fajeda, elevating. Not there for Ejim. It was a good look. High percentage for a high percentage kid.
Fajeda tracks down another defensive rebound.
Murat, the driving kick, and now Schuler cut off at the pass by Osarobo, who checks in for Gonzaga. Heidi brings it down, and Dalton's going to get whistled for that foul. And wow,
third? No, just her second. Excuse me, my counting is really off today. Just her first.
Schuler strong, not there. Heidi looks for the offensive board. So the drought continues for Gonzaga. Let's see if they can fix that. Little all by herself instead gives it up to Dalton.
You can see how far off they play. Off of Esther Little.
Garbage time for Gonzaga. Teams first.
There's a 3-year starter at St. Mary's. Has missed 11 games this year with injury.
Last year she gave him 10 points, had the 20-point games, all those double-figure games. Playing the D against Schuler. She'll kind of sag a little bit. And now Fajeda, ball fake. Fajeda blocked Ejim.
That was all Ejim.
Wow.
It was a clear lane, so she rotated over.
Keeping that ball in play, so we'll go the other way. And again, Little left wide open.
They are being so physical with Allie Turner.
Salenbien back on the floor. 15-14 Bulldogs were early in the second quarter. Turner says, no thanks, Seeley. So Seeley playing the good help defense, and Salenbien with the corner 3. Murat, plenty of time on that shot clock, and here's Reese looking for some help.
They got a mismatch down low if they can get Reese.
Boy, they sure do. Reese wants that ball too with 7 on the clock. Murat instead sends bodies flying. Fajeda, boy, I love the way she plays. Smart, knowing that she's drawing the foul. Fajeda to the line, an 81% free throw shooter. But this is, stating the obvious. Oregon State's such a better team when she's contributing. High-low here. Oh, the skip pass. Schuler climbs the ladder. Puts on the brakes. Heidi, she'll go to the line. So Betancourt, she picks up her second foul. Team's third.
All of that in just 21 minutes.
A couple of blocks as well. So we're tied at 18 apiece. Students showed up in force tonight. You gotta love that. There's the pick, Bolden. She's got Salenbien to beat. Bolden scores. People talking about Claire O'Connor like that because she was, kind of a more silent contributor last year. This year she's been huge.
No, her improvement's so dramatic. Last year shot 31% for 3.
I mean, there's no way Dalen can hang with her. 7 on the shot clock. The angle not quite there. Heidi wants it. Can you lead her? There's the double team.
That's just great defense.
Reese barking orders.
I guess it's going to be a pass at the rim. Nope.
Boom. Reese barking orders and hitting the big J.
How far has her game and her leadership come?
Where she had the 21-9 against Gonzaga the first game out, and she's feeling it tonight as well. That was absolutely huge. Oregon State by a deuce. 3:35 left to go in the half. Salenbien tries to go inside to Ejim. Reese has got her fading away, and Bonnie scores. There's the roll for Reese. Brings it down, but gets grabbed.
15 foul on Gonzaga.
Reese.
Esther Little with 2 personal fouls. Hybens with 2 personal fouls. Betancourt, 2 personal fouls. This Gonzaga coaching staff just trying to get to halftime. 6 points, 4 rebounds.
The lead is a deuce for Oregon State under a minute to go. Ejim wants to drive on Reese. Kind of lost the handle, wasn't able to kiss it off the glass.
Great job by Kelsey Reese not to foul while Ejim was floating in the air.
See if the execution is there for Oregon State. Fajeda, you know she wants to give it up. 10 on the shot clock for Murat. Fajeda gives it up. Reese into the double.
And a certificate in business.
Yeah, I didn't want you to forget about that certificate part. Engineering masters after you don't major in engineering in your undergrad.
I mean, who does that?
Don't ask me. All right, final seconds of the first half. Ejim and now Salenbien rimming out. Fajeda with another board. And that'll do it. Oregon State allowed 6 points in a quarter against St. Mary's. Tonight, they allowed 8 in the second quarter against Gonzaga, Mary. That is impressive.
It really is, and they just did an outstanding job defensively.
So third quarter underway. Gonzaga winners of 11 straight. The last time they lost was at home in overtime against Oregon State. The rematch going tonight, low scoring, but close. We'll take it.
And Katarina Fajeda once again just goes, elevates, and gets a defensive rebound. Takes so much pressure off Kelsey Reese, which how hard she works on the boards.
Reese loses the handle. Here comes Gonzaga.
Really well conceived play, but they just can't come away with it.
Turner, who has been quiet, she has been hawked. Bumped.
They've thrown a lot of different matchups at her.
Yep.
They've been hesitation. They've been quick. They've been long.
10 on the shot clock right here for Gonzaga. Turner hesitated for a second and finally, and she's been absolutely scalding from beyond the arc. Hasn't really dialed it up from distance yet.
Really well played by Esther Little. She's got that length and she just stayed low in her stance.
Turner bumped. She'll go to the line. This is a different club with her running the point as Schuler picks up the third early in the third quarter.
But you don't pick it up unless Allie Turner is playing aggressively and really putting it on the floor. They're flying around right now. Well, they just look energized, but they've got 2 players out there that sat for a long, long time because of foul trouble.
Well, you got to make that shot.
And really, in a game like this, the last place you want to be is sitting on the bench.
So here's Bolden with a couple of tosses. Transfer out of LaSalle.
You know, she's been an interesting player. She can score as much as 23 in a game and as few as 2. But she finds a way to impact the game no matter how many she scores.
Hybens with 8 on the shot clock. Good D, Oregon State.
Ejim wanted it.
Reese shows. Wild shot by Turner. Offensive board.
That's who?
Yep, Esther Little. Had 10 offensive boards against St. Mary's. Wow. You tip your cap to Little for making that all happen with the offensive board. Fajeda takes some contact. We're going to go the other way. Turner. Ejim.
She did all her work early, didn't she? Got low.
Schuler still out there, Mayor, with the 3 fouls.
Scott Rook says if we're going to win, this is how we're going to do it. I need her out there. Showing a lot of confidence in her ability to just play smart.
Gonzaga by a deuce. Reese. And there's the cutting shooter.
Yeah, they just lost her.
A different Gonzaga team, the team we know and love. Look at Reese.
Well, on the front side, you got 6'7". She had no worries because you had Heidi just backing her up.
4 on the shot clock. Salenbien dumps it to Ejim. You got to put it up if you're Turner. You bet. Murat picks up that dribble and throws it away. Big time.
Really take a shot. She had 4 points in the first, and she's got 11 already. 7 in this quarter.
And Gonzaga has to have her scoring. Has to have her scoring.
Some early Caitlin Clark distance.
No Gonzaga freshman has made more threes in the program history than Allie Turner out of St. Louis. Murat mid-range. We love that mid-range.
We call that totally automatic.
Yep. There's the high pick. Dalton. And now the 3 from Hybens. A 23% shooter from beyond the arc, and she looked cool there.
She certainly did.
Big stick for Hybens. Let's see if Oregon State has the answer. Reese. Back door. Wide open. Murat. Oh, again, Murat delivers.
She hit some big threes in the first meeting. Boy, a ton of contact. Nothing called.
We're going to go the other way. I mean, Salenbien couldn't believe it, and Schuler wants to push pace. Here's Reese, single coverage, bumps, and she'll go to the line. 35-34, not 38-34, and Reese to the free throw line again. She did such a great job in game 1 of drawing fouls, Mayor. She's doing it again tonight.
And this is an area where Oregon State, they've got to win this. They are +7 at now 8 at the free throw line.
Just over 4 to go in the third quarter. Here's Ejim. Relatively quiet for the great Bonnie Ejim. That could change in a heartbeat.
Putting a lot of size on her.
Wow. Betancourt playing with foul trouble. Hits a big one. Ejim fronting Heidi. Wide open from the corner. And there's Schimmel. You're not a walk-on kid. You're full-time scholarship.
Well, that's the struggle against this zone, is you better know and be leaning towards Allie Schimmel. She is the 1 3-point shooter out there right now they have to be very concerned about.
Offensive foul against Gonzaga. She was able to, in game 1, Mayor, show mettle from beyond the arc, and she's, dialing it up with some guts tonight. Wide open, AJ, you bet. The lead is 4 for Oregon State. Under 3 to go in the third. This brave crowd braving the elements into it. Ejim pops, no way. Oh my goodness, no angle. How in the world did that find glass and go through? Now 7 for Murat. Schimmel, catch and shoot. Short on that shot, Little with the board. A chance for Gonzaga to tie or take the lead. The Dogs coming into this game having won 11 straight. They're just going to let Little.
That's exactly right. They're just leaving her out
you
there.
Bet.
It's like Heidi's in a zone, but it didn't matter.
How about that?
So you knock down a 3, and then the big drive, 5 quick points from Betancourt.
Transfer out of UConn. 42 apiece, under $1:30 left to go in the third. Murat, the drive and kick. Schimmel pulls up and hits. Everybody kind of making way for Betancourt, now 10. Gonzaga needs to get something going at the rim. Quick hitter. Bonnie.
It was working their way into a quick hitter.
You're right.
Gonna lull it into sleep.
To beat the buzzer, not there. And we are tied at 44 apiece going into the fourth quarter. This place, if the weather would have cooperated, would have been packed to the gills. Unattended. And Murat with another triple. Turner off the pick. Little runner. front rim and off. Loose ball. Bolden doesn't have the numbers. Let's see what she does.
And Betancourt, a tremendous third quarter offensively. The three, the drive from the left side.
Yep. She's just been so solid, shooting the three ball more and more effectively as Bolden toes the line. And when you look at Oregon State, we'll go back to free throw shooting.
Not just gotten to the line, but shooting at an 86% clip.
Bolden having herself a game. 11 points now for Bolden. The lead is 5 for Oregon State. Crowd into it. Turner picks up that dribble. There's the pick. Bolden uses that left hand and scores.
And right now trying to figure out how to climb out of a deficit. They came out after that third quarter where they were scintillating on offense and can't find a bucket quite yet.
Ejim down low, so tough. 51-46. Ejim now with 20 points. Another 20-point game for the great Yvonne Ejim. 7 on the shot clock. Jab step, Murat not there. Leading it into Heidi. She'll go to the line perfectly. Salenbien picks up that foul, her first, team second.
Next week will be senior day for this Oregon State team. 8 different surgeries. Starting at Cal.
Her mom was such a superstar here, and for her to find a home, Sela, here in Corvallis and play so well for Ruick and the Beavers has been really fun to watch. Double team inside, and Ibens I think was a little surprised at first by the pass. They say she's 6'11", probably more like 5'11", and just rebounds like a beast. Look at Schuler changing hands.
Changing her mind.
Egypt doing a really good job of playing the defense and forcing the turnover. And you're exhausted if you're the defense.
Well, yeah, I mean, it really is like a power play in hockey right now.
I love that.
2-minute high stick.
Yeah.
Corner.
Wide open. Dalton. Front rim and off.
Another one.
Flags down her own miss. Wow. Ejim. And there it is.
Is it 6?
All right, so.
Oh, they're going to get Reeves.
Yes. And now she's got 4. And 2 critical pieces of this Oregon State team will have to be very, very careful. Here's Turner.
Ejim wants it so badly. She is screaming at her teammates.
And 1. When it's money time, you want the ball in the hands of number 15.
But the challenge, and it's been real, is to find a clean passing angle inside.
With that free throw, Yvonne Ejim continues to light up record books galore. She is now the all-time leading scorer in WCC women's history. 22,019 points and counting. Unbelievable. 7-0 Gonzaga run. Bulldogs lead by a singleton. 4 on the shot clock. Murat pulls up and hits. 3:05 left to go in this game. Ejim not there. Offensive board. Oh my goodness, Hybens would love to have that one back.
I can't believe she missed it.
Yep. Either can Reese, quite frankly.
She was standing there looking, I can't do anything about it. I've got 4 fouls.
There you go.
Talk about the helpless feeling of a post player. Schuler with 4, Reese with 4.
Can Oregon State take advantage? There's the high pick from Reese. There's the roll. Schuler is going to kick it. Fajeda with 8 on the shot clock.
I mean, Reese hasn't left the paint for days.
Hybens. 3 bodies on Ejim to make sure she did not get the offensive rebound. 2 minutes left to go. Oregon State has already been involved in 5 overtime games, including one against this very Gonzaga team. They want to close out.
A timely 5-0 run by Oregon State.
Schuler steps through. Bolden again. Oh, heartbreak city for Bolden. Hybens is down. So the common foul is going to go against Oregon State. So to the line is Salenbien. 1 of 2.
No margin for error for Gonzaga on this possession.
Schuler taking her time. Oregon State looking to seal the deal and take the season series against Gonzaga. 10 on the shot clock for Schuler. Murat, she loves the mid-range. Ball belongs to Gonzaga.
They got the shot they wanted.
Now the Beavers got to play D.
Dalton's a 40% three-point shooter as well.
Betancourt, a threat as well. Ejim stepping through and scoring.
How quickly can you foul, and who do you foul? Murat's just waiting for the foul. Bring it. Her parents have been to every game this season. Out of Austin, Texas. In San Diego, you can't give up a possession.
1 of 2. High percentage is what they're looking at, and I would imagine they're sure going into number 15.
And you want to go quickly, too. And Scott Ruick is almost to midcourt trying to get the attention of one of his players. Wow.
Here we go. Ejim wants to drive. Heidi!
And they call the foul. Baseline drive.
Oh, man,
I think they're going to call it with the body. Ruick body.
Ruick cannot believe it.
But do you see the lower body?
Okay. So here's Ejim. She's 2 for 3. Box out time for Oregon State. Doesn't apply. Ejim gets them both. So look for her as an option as well.
No doubt.
9.8 left. Tie ball game. And here's Schuler.
They got the switch.
Ooh. And let's see if Oregon State can come up with more magic, this time in front of the home folks. Here we go. Look out. Fajeda. Crazy shot by Fajeda.
We are going to overtime. This will be the 6th overtime game of the season for Oregon State. No one in the country has played as many as they have.
Certainly a program record, and overtime period number 1 underway. Turner thought maybe she'd elevate instead with plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's Salenbien. Turner.
And she turns down that mid-range.
Yep. Ejim wants it against Fajeda. 6 on the shot clock.
Wanted it too much.
Ejim losing the handle. Ooh, blocked from behind is Salenbien. Live ball block, and here comes Gonzaga for Ejim.
And that's just a great job by Gonzaga.
So tosses now for Salenbien.
Boy, it always feels like when you can score in overtime, just get that out of the way.
You're absolutely right. Back to back. Murat into the hands of Dalton. .336 left to go in the overtime period.
Ejim just face guarding.
Turner, wow, clever. Look at the hands again by Dalton.
Dalton's counting teeth.
Yep. That's chiclet time right there. 4 on the shot clock, stepping through. Nothing called. Bolden. Yep. Bolden thought she might have gotten a little bit of a body check, but instead another block for Gonzaga. Look at Little. Look at Little all by herself on an island.
Ejim said, swing it to the wing. I want the ball.
Reposting Ejim. Now she flashes and comes out high. 2 on the shot clock for Ejim. Uh-oh, look at that. Hybens sends the defender flying. Inbounding, and now Schuler's going to get it right back. Critical possession for Oregon State. Murat can't get it down. Heidi
with the O-board.
Murat all the way to the cup and scoring. 10 on the shot clock. The lead is 4 for Gonzaga. Here's Ejim. Ball on the deck. Ejim blocked by Heidi. She flags down the rejection, and here comes Schuler.
Schuler on the left. Nobody's on her.
Boy, you're right, Mayor. You are absolutely right. Schuler. She'll go to the line, and Little she will fall out. Obviously, a critical time in this ball game. Schuler needs to hit them both if you're an Oregon State fan. Gets the first one. Got them both.
Feels like such a dangerous pass.
Boy, Schuler thought she might have an angle. Ejim, Fajeda. Fajeda wants to show the quick hands. 15 on the shot clock for Turner. Can Oregon State get a stop? 10 on the shot clock for Turner.
Here we go, 2-man game, Ejim.
Ooh. Here's Ejim. 2 on the shot clock. Ejim. Wow. With 2 on the shot clock.
She fouled her early, but there's no contact.
Not on that shot. Wow. That replay showed it all. And 2 big sticks. Yeah, you have no time to mess around here. Oregon State almost throws it away. Just too much time. Murat. Front rimming off. Fajeda.
Possession's going to go Gonzaga's way.
Great student section. Other fans braving the elements. And that will do it. Oregon State's win streak is over. Gonzaga's win streak continues, Mayor.
12 in a row for Gonzaga, playing without Claire O'Connor.